and this is actually his only second kickboxing fight. So let's see if that Muay Thai style can do well in the glory ring against a top kickboxer in Myrtle.
All right, 17. His professional record, 135 wins with 33 losses, 46 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.78 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 171 pounds, 77.6 kilos. Fighting out of Bangkok, Illinois tonight, fighting out of the Netherlands. Here is Myrtle, the Predator, Groenhart.
This could be the fight of the night and the fight I've been most excited for.
Our last fight featuring Morales' victory saw a lot of power punches. This fight should show a lot of power kicks and power knees.
And it's going to be from a lot of those power kicks are going to come from Thongchai, and he's looking to already slow Myrtle down with those low kicks. But Myrtle's going to want to get on the inside and see if he can expose Thongchai's boxing, because Thais traditionally don't box much because the scoring in Thailand is based on kicks and knees. So they hold their boxing back.
Punches aren't scored as highly in Muay Thai as kicks are, correct?
That's correct. So you're going to see Thongchai have really solid kicks, and especially from his camp in Sitsong Pinang, they're known for being power kickers.
We talked about Myrtle Groenhart sometimes lacking focus. How about Thongchai, who has very notably in Thailand, it's in the front pages of the paper, has run out of camp sometime to go gamble on chicken fighting. He leaves camp, they can't find him for a few days, they finally wrangle him back in. He has an addiction to chicken fighting on the back streets of Thailand.
It's probably interesting for him. He's been fighting since he's been 10 years old, so he needs that excitement outside of the training as well. So I can see why he'd be addicted to it.
I don't think there is, at least I hope there isn't, a lot of underground chicken fighting clubs here in Chicago, so hopefully he didn't get into much trouble last night. He looks fresh right now here against Myrtle Groenhart, halfway through round one.
Those inside knees of Thongchai do a lot of damage, and once he's on the inside, he does really well.
Holding, okay? You are not here to hold, you're here to fight. Do you both understand? Yeah? Timing, fight!
And a couple of punches land from Groenhart, and that right hand sweeps right across Thongchai's face.
Speaking to referee Paul Nichols, he knows this fight's going to could have a lot of clinching because of Thongchai, so he's really establishing no clinch rule right away.
You can clinch and hold in Muay Thai. In fact, that's where a lot of the damage is done.
You can clinch in glory, but you got to initiate a knee strike right away.
It's been a sloppy opening round for sure.
Thongchai's kicks, I think they're hurting Myrtle. And those knees on the inside.
Oh, Myrtle gets knocked back against the rope. Hard round to score. It's been such a start and stop affair. You don't see that a lot in glory kickboxing. A right hand lands from Thongchai.
Thongchai's looking very impressive, especially with those.
And that may have been a low blow as Myrtle goes down to one knee.
And you have to remember, Thongchai doesn't really know English.
Public warning number one. Public warning number one, you're holding, okay? Next time I deduct a point.
The cup, and the cup vibrates the genitalias there.
Timing, fight!
Well said. Thongchai trying to mow Groenhart down, who meets him with a straight right hand. And look at Thongchai just trying to bully Groenhart right now.
That's what Myrtle needs.
And now they're opening up.
That's what Myrtle needs to do. Get in there and throw his box in.
And look at Thongchai getting rocked here.
He's now coming forward. Enough of it, and started throwing nice straight punches as Thongchai was coming in. And he's got to throw those punches in bunches, and that's what he's doing as Thongchai keeps coming forward. But he needs to stay tight. He needs to slow the fight down.
Bit going right after Myrtle again. The Thai Terminator.
And Thongchai was winning that round until Myrtle really utilized those straight punches, drawing Thongchai in. So
Time. That's it. I call time. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
Well, this contest was fantastic. They slowed down in the second round, but here we are in the third and final round. Important to note that Thongchai was deducted a single point in the second round. So even if you run one round two, Joe, it was a 9-9 round.
Yeah, the first round was close, but it was Myrtle really doing a good job at the end after he got hurt. But I still don't understand why Tong Chai's strategy is to continually throw knees in the clinch. He was doing so much good damage on the outside with his kicks. Even with Myrtle, Myrtle should try to keep that distance, kind of keep that space, keep using his jab and straight punches, because he knows Tong Chai has to come forward. So he's successful when he's throwing straight punches and constantly keeping distance. Landed a good uppercut there.
And when it comes to punches, Gruenhart will win this out. And it was a left hook that sends Tong Chai down.
That's what Myrtle needed to do, get on the inside and land those punches.
6, 7, 8, gloves up, gloves up, right.
The Thai Terminator is down but not out as the Predator from Holland hones in.
Myrtle's utilizing those uppercuts and hooks.
Down he goes again.
7, 8, 9, 10.
It's all over.
Big left hooks and uppercuts. Tong Chai couldn't handle those constant left hooks, putting him to the mat. The second knockout, that's when Myrtle was mixing in those uppercuts and hooks again. Non-stop, and that was it for Tong Chai. Couldn't handle that constant. Of the first round, he really hurt Myrtle low, but Myrtle got a little bit frustrated and started exchanging big punches, and that's where he knew he had to get this fight. He did a good job at constantly keeping space and throwing punching that really set up those inside boxing and knees of Myrtle, but Tong Chai had no answer for the boxing, and that's one of the biggest differences you're going to see between Muay Thai and kickboxing, is that boxing aspect in kickboxing, and Myrtle did a good job at utilizing it.